Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome to Hotel Architect, the game where you must build, run and manage your very own hotel empire. You must make sure it's profitable so you can pay for upgrades, hire staff and just get as many guests as you can. Now this game is reminding me of Prison Architect, not just because of the name, but because I can see these little screenshots right now of how you're building and stuff. I'm really excited about this. It's a game that's literally just come out. It's an early access on Steam. You can buy it, download it right now. And I'm thinking about turning this into a little bit of a mini series. So if you guys do enjoy this, smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new around here so you get notified when more episodes do come out. Don't rely on the recommended tab, guys. Subscribe to be notified right now. And leave a comment down below saying, Seniac, you fool, play some more. Now, I haven't really seen much of this game. I know you can create characters, but I think these character creations are pretty much, you can create custom ones. So if I create a custom one right now, it could be a guest, a staff, or a service employee, I think. I'm not too sure. And you can do sandbox mode, but to do sandbox mode by the looks of it, you need to unlock or complete the scenario in the area that you're doing sandbox mode in. Now it is early access, so there's not really much destinations by the looks of it. We have Gothenburg in Sweden, Santorini in Greece right now, Paris in France, and St. Anton in Austria. Interesting. Now each one looks like it's a different type of scenario. You got the snowy Alps to the bustling city to the beautiful cliffside deserty beaches, and of course all up to here to a kind of looking like a temperate climate kind of style over here. So we'll start in Gothenburg then to kind of build our first hotel. And I will do the scenario, and in doing so, I should eventually unlock the ability to play in sandbox mode and have the freedom to build my own hotel. So it says here, Gothenburg, founded in 1621, as if it was like a business right now, became famous for its shipyards and fishing industry. Today, the city is known for its many green spaces and abundance of gyms. Really? If anyone's from Gothenburg right now, you got those muscles? So the temperature is medium, so it's average, which is pretty good. You can see all the rewards can be like, okay, right. Types of guest, right? Okay, this means nothing to me at the moment because I don't quite know, but I'm gonna jump into a brand new scenario. So I need to give my hotel a name right now. So we're gonna call it the Fools Hotels. Ooh, such a great name. Such a great name right now. I'm going to press start. Right, let's get into it, boys. I'm excited to play a little bit of Hotel Architect right now. It looks pretty good. So,
ahoy there.
Hello.
So, you want to try your luck in the hotel business?
Yes, please.
Say no more. My name is Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Self-proclaimed hotel guru and business coach.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm here to assist you in achieving your ambitious goals.
Thank you.
Let me start by welcoming you to the Swedish West Coast.
Ooh.
The area is brimming with backpackers and sporties, making these guest types your top priority.
Okay.
Since this is your very first hotel, I will guide you through the basics before presenting you with the main objectives. Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Right, I'm ready for this. So because it's a scenario, we technically have a pre-built hotel. It looks like I'm going to be taking over it, running it and managing it, and hopefully turn it into a profitable empire. Now, it did put emphasis on it's for backpackers and sporties. So I'm assuming stuff for my hotel would be great if I included a gym. Okay, we've got to cater for the guests in the area, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Psst, I'm over here now. Click on my chat bubble to begin.
She's over here. So before I do anything, there's people walking about. I've got 100,000 big ones in the bank right now. I got 0 out of 2, so I'm assuming I've got 2 rooms that I can rent out. Oh, there they are. They're just here. Right, they look pretty basic. They do look pretty basic. There's a check-in area there, a restaurant, laundry, maintenance, and I'm assuming that's a staff room. There's some bathrooms over here. They have their own little en-suites. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good hotel already, but it's about to get a whole lot better. Right, let's go.
Let's start by learning how to navigate your hotel. Try moving the camera to explore the location.
Move the camera. Nice.
Well done. Now try rotating the camera.
There we go. destroying this tutorial, by the way, guys.
Lastly, you can also zoom in and out.
So that's the
Give it a
furthest I
try.
can zoom out, by the way. Interesting.
Great job. I think you now know how to move around.
Yep, I do. I do. Right, next.
As you may have noticed, there is a lack of bedrooms in this hotel. So
There
let's
is.
start by building a brand new one.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
To create a new structure, you need to build a foundation. Click on the highlighted icon at the bottom of your screen and
Right.
drag out a foundation in the marked area.
So a foundation, we drag it to create a large room. So this will be larger than
Perfect.
any of the other
Now we want to
ones. Oh,
split
we're
the room into
dividing
two.
it.
Let's drag out some inner walls.
So am I building two
Well
rooms?
done. Let's make sure people can access the new rooms by adding doors.
Right, we'll add a
Place
door.
2 singular doors if you're choosing on the highlighted. Nice. You may be
Nice.
wondering why your new masterpiece is glowing blue.
Yes.
Well, that's because the structure is still a blueprint awaiting construction.
Oh, okay.
Time to call some workers to carry out your plans.
So this is really feeling like Prison Architect in many ways. So
Calling
how do
construction
I hire?
workers, click on the highlighted
Okay.
icon at the bottom left and choose a group size.
So 6
Bigger
workers,
groups are more
2
expensive,
workers.
but get the
or
work done
12.
faster.
Right, we'll go for the 6.
Good choice.
Okay, this is kind of cool. So you got, if you want to, rather than, I mean, you can design and build it, but rather than actually getting it pre-built, you got to hire your own contractors to come in and build it for you. That's kind of like real life. If you were to do any work in real life, the contractors will come in, Prison Architect style, but rather than have them floating around like 24/7, they come in and do the work for me. Oh, that's just really good. This is actually, they're building it square by square. Right, they're placing down the floor right now, which is interesting. So let's wait for them to kind of hopefully complete it. Oh, they're doing a door. He's got a saw and he's cutting a big hole in the wall right now. Right, this is good stuff. I'm already impressed. I'm already impressed right now. So,
Shortly after you call in construction workers, they'll arrive in a vehicle just outside of your hotel.
yep.
For as long as you have unfinished construction tasks on the property, the workers will automatically fetch material from the truck
Okay.
and, task by task, finish all of the work.
Okay, this is kind of cool. Now, I wonder if this has like a negative effect, and like if I had guests here and we had like building work in the vicinity, would the guests kind of not like that because of the noise? I know if I went to a hotel and there was building work in the hotel next door to where I'm sleeping, I would not be happy. So I wonder if that is kind of a thing. I have no idea. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. So we're waiting for them to finish then. So can I fast forward? We can do a little bit of fast forwarding to get them to
Awesome.
complete.
The structure is complete. But did you notice your workers spent valuable time moving to and from their trucks to fetch materials?
Yes.
I have a solution to that.
Okay.
To make the construction process more efficient, you can place out material sites near your blueprint. This will be excellent. The next step
That's
is to
kinda cool.
customize the floor and walls of the
So you
new
can
rooms.
localize goods.
Choose your preferred surface materials
Or
and
supplies.
place them in the highlighted areas.
Right, so we now get to do the wall stuff. And I get to design the room. Now, do I keep it to the same theme as what we've currently got going on? I don't even know where I'd find that. There is just so many to choose from right now. Or should we go for like a slightly different design, maybe? I think we'll go for a slightly different design. So I'm doing walls, and I reckon we'll go for a nice wallpaper here. So if I bam you in there, drop you in there. And then floors, I would like a nice carpet. I think that would be pretty nice. Do we have carpets? Plastic carpet, carpet. Oh, a nice blue. Oh, we'll go for a light carpet there. That seems pretty
nice.
good to me.
The rooms are now far more interesting.
Right, then I decorated, which is really good to see.
Now it's time to actually designate your new rooms as bedrooms. This is called zoning.
Right, so now we got to zone the
By
rooms.
zoning an area, you unlock zone-specific functionality and items.
So it's going to be a bedroom.
Zoning also helps guests and staff to know.
There we go.
Done. However, the red warning icon pulsating above the bedrooms is indicating the zone is lacking required items. Select the bedroom zone, click on the floor. The
So
highlighted
that's going to
section
be
the
missing
right
a
shows
bed, a
which
wardrobe,
required
and
items are missing.
a case stand.
Click on the section. This menu shows you all the
Oh,
items
it shows us
available
where we
to
can put
buy.
it down as well.
You can sort and filter items using the
Right.
buttons above the list,
Bed,
or
bed.
by clicking on a zone within your hotel.
Wardrobe,
Try buying and
wardrobe.
placing the missing items in your bedrooms now.
Rack thing. All in. So these rooms then, they don't have their own en-suites. They're going to have to use the communal bathroom area, which is interesting. Okay. Right, so we got to wait for all these items to be constructed, so I'll have a little fast forward. They're still grabbing stuff from the... What does a supply do anyway? Is that like building material stuff? I'm assuming they don't grab their furniture from here anyway, so yeah.
Hey, you have construction workers hanging around, not working. At times like this, when you don't have any
Send
work
them
for
home.
They will just stroll around, costing you money. Send them. That's better.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Calling
I do like that
construction
feature.
workers when you really need them.
So do I need to get rid of this now?
As you may have noticed, beds are delivered without sheets and
Oh,
towel
snap,
holders
they are.
without towels. Trust me, this is something you want to take care of quickly if you want to keep your guests happy.
Okay, so there's a lot of micromanagement you got to do here, and I kind of like the idea behind that.
To deliver fresh sheets and towels to your guests, you need to set up a proper laundry chain. For this, you need a laundry room and cleaners.
Which you've got over
Therefore,
here.
it is now time to hire your first staff member.
Oh, let's go. Okay, so it's time to hire my first staff
Follow
member.
the highlighted windows to inspect your prospecting
So a
candidates.
cleaner.
All candidates have a certain experience level and
Oh, and they've
unique
got different
attributes
stuff
that
as
will
well.
affect the quality of their work. Hire
Positive
a cleaner of your
nerd.
choosing.
Shiny McClean seems to be the best one. They are lower XP, but we'll soon level them up. But they're positive, and they're a nerd. That sounds good enough for me. Right, put them in the cleaning room.
There you go. Cleaners work all over your hotel, so there's no
They're
need
grabbing
to assign them
towels.
to any particular zone.
So
Besides
they just
doing
get on
laundry,
with it by the looks of it.
cleaners make sure to help keep rooms, floors, and items clean.
Oh, this is really good. This is actually really good right now.
As with all staff, when cleaners complete a task, they will receive
Are these the bed
experience
sheets?
points, XP, that
Yeah.
add up
Oh,
to
they're making
reaching
the bed.
higher skill levels. High-level staff generally perform better and are more appreciated among guests. Low-skilled staff, although sometimes necessary, may cause havoc.
Right, she's now going around making the beds, which is amazing.
Staff is the maintenance personnel.
Right, now I've got to
They
hire
will help
maintenance
you repair
dude.
and maintain items and water
So,
your plants. Hire
Extrovert,
one of the maintenance
nerd,
candidates.
positive, electrical engineer, less often, works faster, becomes sluggish when forced to work without continuous caffeine. Okay, I might just go with this one. And put you in here. There we
Good
go.
choice. While you're at
Is there anything to
you're
repair?
also going to need a receptionist.
That is true.
Receptionists handle guest bookings and
Ooh,
complaints.
have we got to zone the area?
Receptionists do not work across the entire hotel, but
Right,
instead
okay.
within specific zones you assign to them. Let's hire a receptionist and assign them to the reception zone.
So receptionists is going to be quite important because they're the first point of contact a guest has when entering the hotel. So kind-hearted, techno dinosaur, no thank you, punching bag, handles guest complaints well, angry guests become less angry when talking to this worker, task containing guest interactions do not cost as much energy. That could be the perfect person. Has memorized location for the key to the hotel, or to find the right key immediately during check-in. During breaks, his workout energy. Oh, see now, I like the idea of them being able to handle guest complaints, so I'm going to hire you instead.
Excellent. Rooms will be available for booking once you have established a function. Ta-da!
Oh.
You've just landed your first guest booking and earned your very first reward. Exciting
Nice.
times are afoot.
So is this my first guest right now?
Ida.
Jari Rucksack. Oh, are all the names for the people going to be like hilarious? Are they? That sounds pretty good to me.
Since we're on the topic of rewards, why not check out all of the objectives and fabulous rewards this location has to offer?
Okay. Hold on. So, is somebody coming in now? Are you? My first guest. Lisbeth Springtree. She's about to check in. This is amazing. I've got my first guest already. Handing in there. Is that a passport you just put in? International guest, boys. International right now. Scanning it. Oh, this is actually pretty cool to see the process. Looking for the key. Maybe this is why we needed the other person, but like I like the idea of the complaints being handled and being treated a lot better. Right. There we go. We got our first guest. Right, let me check these rewards.
Here you have an overview of all objectives available in this scenario. Bonus objectives are not mandatory to complete the mission, but they come with great rewards that may benefit you in the future.
So you can get all this extra stuff by completing them goals. That sounds pretty interesting. That means kind of something that you'll be always wanting to try and complete.
Hotel. As guests have started to arrive, we
Oh,
should
just
make
arrived
sure
by
to
bus.
offer activities they will enjoy. Different guest types enjoy different activities and items. In Gothenburg, we specifically aim to please backpackers and sporties.
Okay. So what shall I...
Let's buy a Whack-a-Stub machine, as backpackers really love these. I also recommend buying a boxing machine to please your sporties. Place these items
boxing
in the reception.
machine. Now, where's the Whack-a-Stub one? All right, it's here. So this is stuff that they will like because of the type of guest that is staying in the hotel. Now, I've got to call some workers. I'll only bring in 2 because there's not really much work that they need to do. So they'll now arrive. And then 1 each for each of the items. Oh, I just realized there's little trams going past. This is good. Okay, I'm enjoying this already. Right, in we go. Dropping the stuff down.
Now,
Dismiss them.
let's move over to a crucial part of most hotels. The restaurant.
Oh, yes. Yes. So we've got a little bit of entertainment. I wouldn't say it's great entertainment, but at least it caters for them in some way or fashion. What do I do about this, though? I'm not sure. I'm feeling like we maybe should think about getting rid of this, right? How do I delete something? Is it possible to delete? I don't think the game has told me how to do the delete button yet.
As you can see, your hotel has a restaurant zone already, but to serve food, you will need to prepare it in a kitchen.
Yes,
Let's
that's
create
true.
a kitchen right next to the restaurant. Start by moving the sofa that blocks the room entrance. Press and hold
okay.
to lift
Now
it
it's
up,
told me how to
then
do things.
click again to drop it.
So I've now got to click again to drop it. Where did it go? I've clicked it, but I don't know where it went. It said to click and hold. I clicked and held, and it's now seemed to have disappeared. Have I broken the game? I may or may have not unintentionally broken the game. Unless... Who are you? Wait, are these the workers to do something? What are they waiting for here with this? What is this? What is this vehicle? And why is it about to run out? Is that... It's got... Oh, is that food on it? Well, I wasn't quite sure there what that was. I don't know whether I've just experienced a bug or not. But the sofa's now gone. Right, if I save and reload. No, I can't even reload it. Whoopsie. Right, so I just reloaded it, and it turns out it was all okay in the end. But now I gotta pick up and move any character, so what do I need to do
Make
next?
sure you have enough space for all kitchen items. We can do that by demolishing that inner wall to
Okay,
create
finally
one big
I've got the
room.
demolish button. Right,
Great.
delete you.
Let's wait for your
And of
construction
course,
workers to
I
finish
need
the
construction
demolition.
workers. I'll get 6 things. I feel like I'm going to be having to do quite a bit of work here to build a kitchen. So they're now arriving. Fast forward to get them in.
That's
Damn,
more
they
like
just
it.
destroyed that wall,
Let's
didn't
zone
they?
a kitchen in your new spacious
Right, let's get
area.
a kitchen in. There we
Next,
go.
you need to compose a dinner menu for the restaurant. Open the dinner menu by selecting the restaurant zone, and this is your dinner menu.
Wait,
Here
hold
you
on.
choose which dishes are available for guests to order. Different guest types prefer different dishes, and their overall opinion of the menu will be displayed to the right. Since backpackers and sporties are common in this location, spot on.
This
To
is
the left of the
amazing.
menu, you can see which items are needed within the linked kitchen to be able to prepare all of the dishes on the menu.
So we get to make the
Now,
menus.
close the menu and install required items in the kitchen.
So pea soup, backpackers love it. That's the type of guest we've got currently here right now. Oh, this is amazing. I can't believe this. Right, so filter by the kitchen. We need a dirty dish area. We need a sink. We need the plate system thing. I need a storage rack. I need a stove. And we need the serving bench. Right, that's all the items I am required to implement for the kitchen. So let's fast forward and get this done. Nice.
Now you just need to hire a chef and a waiter to prepare and serve the dishes.
So let's
You know
start with
what
the
to do.
chef. Perfectionist, positive, introvert, avant-garde, vegan. No, thank you. Slacker. Right, we'll go with this one, the perfectionist. Michelle Flawless. There we go. And then a waiter. We then will require bar lover, energetic, kind-hearted, perfectionist. I might... No, we'll go with you. We'll go with you. Bam. I have
Lovely.
a restaurant,
I'm sure your restaurant will turn out
and
great.
guests can now order pea
you're
soup.
probably getting sick of me, but don't worry. I'll soon leave you to let you run wild.
Ooh, this
But
is exciting.
Before doing so, I must show you cool ways to expand your business. Ready to level up?
I think I am ready to level up, but I'm also ready for her to go away. Right. This is actually really good. So guests can now order pea soup. Interesting. And backpackers love pea soup. Right, next.
I think your building needs a whole new floor.
Oh my god,
The
second
first
floors.
step would be to
I didn't even
build
think
a
of that.
staircase.
That didn't even come into my mind.
Okay, as the staircase is on its way, let's move to the floor above.
Oh, so we got a page up.
Excellent.
Damn!
Adding new floors is a great way to expand your hotel without increasing its footprint. This enables you to add more space to
We've got a
accommodate more
staircase
guests
to the
in other
roof.
zones.
Okay, that's funny.
Drag out a foundation in the marked area.
Right, build you there.
Due to planning permissions, we're only able to build 2 floors at this location. But
Okay.
I assure you, future locations will allow you to build higher, much higher.
Oh my
to the
god.
height
Could you
of
imagine building a
skyscrapers.
skyscraper? Could you imagine building a skyscraper hotel? Oh my goodness me.
And just like that, I would say you have now grasped the basics of becoming a successful hotel entrepreneur.
Okay.
And my work here is done. However, don't worry, I may check in once in a while to see how you're doing. Pardon the pun.
Right.
Oh, before I go, I'd like to mention that you now have access to the following menus. Financial overview.
Oh, okay.
Opportunities. Upgrades. Take a moment to explore these features. They'll be essential on your journey.
So
Now I'll
financial.
leave you with the objectives needed to complete the scenario. Good luck.
Right. Now I've... Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So assets, no debt. My credit score. I can take loans. Very good. Cash flow, income versus costs. We are paying a lot out, but we are doing, stuff. Okay, down here is upgrades, where we can unlock upgrades with upgrade points. Interesting, interesting. And obviously this is opportunities to land leasing. Oh, so I could lease a part of my land for a shipping container and earn a little bit extra income. Right, okay. So while they finish doing all that upstairs, to complete this scenario, I do have a couple of goals. One of them is to research free upgrades. One is to have your guests complete at least 10 gym workouts. I don't have a gym, so I will be needing to build said gym. We also have at least 6 bedrooms, so I need to build 2 more. And have your first sporty guest check in. So, I do have a little bit of room down here to build something additional, but I'll leave that as it is because we do have a large space above right now to go a little bit crazier. So I need to build 2 more bedrooms. I also need to build a gym, is basically what they're telling me right now. So let me see if I can remember anything to what I now need to do. So if I build a hotel room, and if I go a bit bigger, because I could also incorporate... Actually, how was it done down there, the bathrooms? It just has a toilet and a sink in, doesn't it? Right, I'm just trying to see what I would need to build. So I could build... Let's do it like this. Let's do a 3x3 there. A 3x3 there. So let's get the 2 hotel additional rooms done. We would need to build the doors to this. So a door there, and I'll do a door there. I would also need to build additional walls. So if I went like this with a wall there and a wall there for the... what would then be the bathrooms. A door there, a door there.
Look what we have here. Your very first critic is about to check in.
Wait, what?
Critics are very important to please, as they
no.
determine your star level.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't mind the construction, okay?
When visiting your hotel, critics engage in activities similar to those of regular guests, but are also granted access to areas typically reserved for staff. Compared to regular guests, critics will document everything carefully and leave you with a more detailed review.
Okay, I suppose not a bad thing in the end because we'll find out where we currently slack him. That would be good. That would be good. I just realized these bedrooms here don't have any windows. Yeah. Right, let's get back into business anyway. So, these should be the 2 new rooms. Can I designate them to be bedrooms? So bedroom. Oh, I've got to wait for them to be built, don't I? Yeah. So what's the other room I can designate? It's gym, isn't it? The gym, yes. So I will need to build a structure for it. So if I place the gym, let's say over here, that should be a fairly decent sized room, right? Should I replicate the size in which I'm utilizing here? So it looks kind of almost identical up above. And I'll place in... Oh, should we look like a double door system for the gym? Yes. And then windows. What windows have we been using? We could do these nice little glass windows, like the full size ones for the gym. How are they placed so close together? Is there a way in which I can make them be closer? Right, I've done lots of windows for the gym because, you know, gyms like windows. You know what I mean? So we'll have a fast forward then because we got a lot of work for them now to get done. And I am doing quite a bit of stuff here, so I kind of need them to catch up before I do anything else. Right, go crazy, boys. Go crazy right now. Right, this is maybe why we need more workers. Right, they're almost done. They're pretty much done. Now, can I bring... Oh, that material thing's gone, by the way. So, can I bring up some supplies up here? So material site, if I just put it there, because I'm going to need to do stuff up here. And we will now customize the surfaces. So floors, we'll do some nice blue carpets in here. I'm going to do a nice wooden floor in the lobby area. And we need like a nice kind of like gym floor. Plastic carpet. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Who knows? Room-wise then, I think the gym will look really good with a brick wall on the inside. That makes it feel very gym-esque. Or a concrete wall. It's already a concrete wall, isn't it? What other variations have I got I could maybe do? Oh no, we'll go for that one. That looks pretty nice. Oh, I didn't do bathroom tiled floors, did I? We'll go for these. The bathrooms there. And there. Walls. Do we have like a tiled wall for the bathroom? Yes. Bam and bam. Right, that gives them a lot to do. So, do they grab it from this? They do, yes. They do. Very good, very good, very good. And let's now designate these rooms. So we want a bathroom. We want a bathroom. And we want a bedroom. And we want a bedroom. Right, let's get the items inside of this then. So we'll first filter it via a bedroom. And we'll get in a bed. So I'll do a bed there, a bed there. So I'm kind of mirror imaging it all. They require a wardrobe and a wardrobe. And then the case stand as well. So I'm keeping it very, very simple to begin with, okay? Keeping it very simple. No frills. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, next the bathroom. Which will need a toilet, and then a sink. And a sink. Right, and that then should give us the ability to have the 6 bedrooms, which it does. I'll have to wait for them to be completed. And then we're rocking and rolling. So, fasty forwardy. Oh,
there you go.
We got our review.
Not the best, but
I'm a 1-star.
I can assure you I have seen worse critic reviews.
Right, so. Attractiveness is 3, cleanliness is 5, the staff experience is low. So, yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. There's no gym yet, but it's required for 2 stars. We are building a gym, so maybe we can move up to a 2-star in the future. Right, a lot of work still to get done. I now see the downside of overworking our contractors, but at the same time, I should get rid of these guys and get 12, but they're soon going to be completing all the work anyway, so there's no point now getting rid of them to get more. It would do just fine. Right, they're almost done anyway. Let's do the furniture. And I've got my 6 bedrooms, and I'm unlocked the fishnet as well. So my cleaner is now coming in to make the beds. Very good. So we need to do some gym stuff, like place it in. But can I first see if there's any upgrades that would relate to a gym? Maybe I can add in a few extra items. I don't think there's going to be, so at the moment, no. So let me go to the zones then and zone this to be my gym. And then items, let me set this up for the gym. Oh, there's a lot of stuff, isn't there? So big mirrors. Put some big mirrors there. We'll do a couple of treadmill. Well, actually, I won't do a couple. I'm going to do one of each item. Let's be real right now, okay? Dumbbells. The cable cross. There we go. The barbell bench. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of money here on a gym, aren't I? I'm now realizing this. Right, how do I rotate? There we go. Exercise balls. A yoga mat. Boxing machine. Is this too much stuff, you reckon? I'm going to slow down right now because I feel like I've overdone the gym. But we'll get it all in. And I now need to wait for sporty guests to arrive and check in at the hotel to complete 10 gym goals. Right. Sweet, mate. Now, the guests are complaining about there's no gym. There is now a gym, so you can kind of now go and enjoy it, guys. I think they also want to be able to do a few more entertainment items, so I might have to build 1 or 2 more of these, maybe. Where can I place them? Down this corridor seems to be a bit quiet. Maybe down here we could squeeze a few in. So, items. What's it classed as? Entertainment? I'll get one there. Because they seem to, the sporty people seem to like it. Or the backpackers, I should say. Right, so, other goals is to do 3 upgrades. Let's see what we can get. So, I like the idea of maybe doing some staff upgrades first. So, let's see. Increase. No, I don't want to increase my staff limit. Energizer, your staff endurance increase. No, okay, maybe none of those are any good. Increase my credit limit. Oh, we can build an elevator. Interesting. Gastro expansion unlocks additional dish slot. Ooh, that sounds good. 1 more round unlocks additional drink slot. Yes. And a... What do I go for next? Premium bedding. Unlocks a new set of high-value bedding items. Right, there we go. We've got a moose head as well. Let's claim that. So, how does this now change if I do the dinner menu? We now have an additional item, which I could incorporate a salad, which really goes a little bit more towards the sporty, but the sunbathers love that as well. And we are currently missing a refrigerator, which we'll implement in, and a kitchen bench, because we have different items on the menu which require different equipment to make. Right. So is it now just a case of waiting for a sporty guest to check in? I think it might be. I think it might be now at this point. So I think it's now a case of just waiting for the next day, right? Yes. I've spent so many dollar bills right now. Let's, yeah, we cancelled the workers. So, when will they check out, my guests? They're going to get some food right now, which is kind of wild. Oh, someone's already done a gym workout, so I assume we don't need sporty people, we just need people to use the gym in general. Okay, okay. We just got fake grass. Reach a backpacker review score of minimum of 65%. Right, we're still waiting for that sporty person to check in, though. It all does seem to be backpackers at the moment. But I suppose then it might make sense to build more rooms to have more chance of a sporty person checking in. I've got 30,000 big ones remaining, though. Is that going to, like, rinse all my cash? I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't right now. 1 more day before the next critic arrives. Now, I do have lots of space to build more rooms. So why don't we try it? Oh, clean 10 toilets. I'm getting all the rewards right now, boys. So if I was to go back to the structural stuff, and let's say I was to extend said corridor just to go down. And if I built a... Now, what's the room I'm doing? Like a 3x3, isn't it? So if I did a 3x3, a 3x3, a 3x3, a 3x3. That's coming up here. And then what if I do... Oh, let me scrap that. I'm trying to see the best way to kind of go about doing this. So if that came up to there, I could do a 2 going down and have a 3x3. 3x3. There are going to be corridors, by the way. Okay, I'm running out of cash. Oh, I'm in debt. Oh no. Oh no. Right, let's call in some workers. I'm in debt already. Right, can you guys hurry up and make me some money? Wait, they can't do anything because they can't access this area. Right, how do I delete a wall? Demolish. Wait, how do I delete a wall? I've already forgotten how to delete walls. Right, go crazy with the build, boys. Go crazy with the build. Oh, good God, what have I done? What have I done right now? I mean, this will give me a lot of rooms. But not all of them are accessible. Right now. It's a very awkward layout now, isn't it? It has become a very awkward layout. Right, serve 10... oh, we've got like Swedish meatballs. Serve 10 meals. Right, we are completing the a bit more of the gym goal, by the way. I needed to build an additional corridor area. Right, can I now build the structure? So foundation. I can at least build to there. So we can somewhat get a couple of rooms in. So let me pause for a second. We need to get the structural stuff then. So doors. I don't have enough money for doors. Right, where's the finance? Can I accept the loan? Yes. Right, here we go. We're going to go all out right now on this. Build foundations. I'm realizing foundations are really, really expensive. It's a lesson you boys gotta learn. Right, that's all the doors there. I need to do the inner walls for the en-suites. See, I don't need to build en-suites, but, you know, because I can save a lot more money. Right, go crazy right now. I need doors. Right, that's all the structure now done. Right. Let's get the rooms set up for the bedrooms right now. So there's 2, there's 2. So that's an additional 6 boudoirs. Set the bathrooms up. I can worry about how it looks later, just to save myself a bit of money. And bedrooms. Oh, we can go for like better. 2 grand. You're joking me. I'll stick to these cheap beds first. I'll stick to the cheap beds, thank you very much. Well, I'm hoping we're going to be able to get away with all of this. Now, some of this stuff is cheap. Some of the stuff is expensive. But that sorts the bedrooms out. I've got to do the bathrooms. So where's the bathroom icon? There it is. How much is a toilet? 500. Yeah, right, Seniac.
Wow.
Right. Oh, we've
Seems
got.
like
Oh,
you have a natural talent for running a hotel.
I just need a
Now,
sporty
you
person
just
to
need
check
check
in.
your first sporty guest. To do that, your hotel must reach 2 stars, and at least one bedroom must meet the specific requirements of sporties.
Oh, okay. So I didn't understand what was happening. I thought I was just waiting for them. I didn't realize I had to do all these before that. I wish the game told me that before I decided to invest all my money in these rooms. So, right, we've got to get to a 2-star then. I ain't getting to a 2-star, I don't think. And my room is not going to meet the requirements. I'm assuming a bedroom doesn't meet the requirements for a 2-star, right? Yeah, okay. So I need a few more pennies. I'm going to send these guys home for now to save a few dollar bills until I'm ready. Right. So this is just a case of now waiting for the next day to make a few more pennies. Waiting for a few more pennies. So is this where they now start checking out? I mean, at least they'll spend some money in the restaurant when they wake up. Won't be much dollar bills, but every penny counts at this point. You can see the money slowly creeping in right now. So while it slowly creeps in... Oh, snap! We did get a 2-star. Okay. But I don't think that does anything for the rooms, though, does it? I think we're going to do that separately. So let me go back to the bathroom items. And let me just try and complete all of these. So I can at least...
Hooray!
Oh,
You
my
have
first
completed the
41.
main objectives in this scenario. Hats off to you. You can now choose to stay and further improve your hotel, potentially unlocking more rewards, or set off to tackle new challenges elsewhere.
Now, I'm going to continue to finish off the job in hand. But I want to say right now, guys, let me know in the comment section down below. If we come back for a second episode, should I go free play or should I move on to the next scenario? I think the next scenario could be pretty interesting. Right, so let me now finish up what I'm meant to be doing here. So the floor situation, I don't have enough money. Of course I don't. But at least these rooms right now can be rented out. I need to get some peeps in. I'll go for the cheaper ones where it's just 2. And get this stuff done. That gives me an additional 6 rooms to then rent out to guests. Which one's already been rented out straight away. Very good, very good, very good. Now, having more guests, we will then start to see other issues appearing in the hotel as we're putting more stress on the actual hotel itself. Like, if all 6 decided to come to the restaurant, that's going to stress out my chef. It really is. It really is. Got a nice little dartboard there. So, all these rooms are rented out. It's a very, very awkward layout. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong right now. Big stacks of cash coming in, which is good to see. We are going to place down the thing there so I can then sort out all of the color schemes. So, bam, 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 bam. Oi, bam. We'll go bam, 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 bam. And then walls. We'll go... these for the bedrooms. We've kind of got like a little stall on the go now, don't we? Tiles. And we can do like a nice wall. How does that look? Maybe a bit too fancy. Way too fancy. Nah, I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that for the walls. Should we go for this nice like cloud color? Yes. So that sorts out all of the wallpapering and flooring. So they'll now go crazy to complete the rest. Which that won't really do much, because it'll get used instantly. And this wall takes... Yeah, there we go. It got used instantly. So, I've put a couple in right now so they can kind of just take from there. And then just see how we get on. Alright, so we are a 2-star hotel at this point. The gym pushed us up into that 2-star area. We do have 9 out of the 12 guests currently here right now. We've still got a lot of decorating to complete. Maybe I should have got to 12 people rather than 6. Or if I killed them off, and then... Oh, no. Yeah, killed them off, and then call in 12. That would get me done a bit quicker. Nice little review coming there, unlocking more stuff. Is that a different floor? Well, a noob. I put a different floor in altogether. Right, there we go. We're all decorated, apart from having different floors. We don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. But, that's not bad. Considering that was the tutorial, I don't think we did too bad. We are making money. If I just let it kind of continue right now, we will still be making big cash. The cash flow is positive right now. When I don't spend it, we make it, which is really good. My ratings are 2-star, so if I was to stay here and continue, I have to progress a little bit further. Do we have a lot of points to unlock stuff? We do, but I'm going to kind of hold out. I don't want to go too much, because it might then make me speed through all the other kind of scenarios. But already, you can see the issues. We need more waiters. I need more chefs. It's just going to be one of the issues that we're going to have in this hotel, with singular employees for up to 6 guests. But I don't think that was too shabby. I really did enjoy that. Now, if you guys want to see another episode, please smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know, should I continue the scenarios? Next one's going to be quite interesting, isn't it? It really is. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.